guys, welcome to Arica, Chile. Last I talked to you, I was in San Pedro de Atacama, biking around the Garganta del Diablo, which was really awesome because basically we got to bike through all these like unique, really cool looking areas in the quebrada is what they call it. So it was definitely different than the other day because I was more on the road. But anyways, this was more mountain biking style in between these like rock cliffs, and anyways, it was really cool. So that was my last day there. I ended up taking a night bus to come to Arica, where I'd mentioned basically the reason why I came out here is because I have a friend living here who I met earlier in the trip in Montañita, Ecuador. So I decided to come visit her. And then yesterday was a pretty relaxed day. During the day I went with my host to Agro, which is a market basically where they sell fruit and vegetables and all sorts of stuff. Because we are so close to the border of Peru here, there's definitely like more of an influence, and I could definitely see that visiting the market. It reminded me a lot of Peru, Bolivia. So yeah, there's more influence in this area. And then later on, met up with my friend and we walked around the center a bit to Plaza Colón, the main plaza, where they have a really cool looking cathedral, different style than the others, white with these like red borders and trims, and pretty much walked along the coast. So anyways, it's a coastal town, so walked all the way down. There's lots of different beaches and stuff that we checked out and just kind of exploring the area. So that was yesterday. Today we came up to the morro, which is where I am now, which is this like giant mountain. Lots of history here. So I've been learning as I've been traveling and more throughout Chile, but a lot of history here. So basically this region used to be part of Peru, and then below this region it used to be part of Bolivia. So Chile used to basically start farther south. And in 1880, there was a battle here between Chile, Peru, and Bolivia, which Chile ended up winning and gaining this territory. They won over Peru and Bolivia. So basically, this whole northern region of Chile once belonged to Peru and Bolivia that they won in that war. And so they had the battle up here where we are now on this mountain. And the whole reason why it started was because since it's a coastal town and everything, there's a lot of things that were always imported, exported through this port. And there was a contract made between Peru, Bolivia, and Chile. And then basically at some point, they wanted to add tariffs and change the contract basically. And Chile was against that because basically they had a contract. So they just refused to pay. And I think maybe a couple years later, I don't know how much later, but anyways, basically they went to war. Peru started the war, and then Chile ended up winning and gaining all this territory. So basically like Peru and Bolivia had this secret agreement they made, and they pretty much wanted to like go against Chile and gain all this territory, but Chile ended up winning. So basically used to start a lot further south. Now it's this whole northern region, which still kind of basically a problem between, I would say, some of the older generations, that they still have that issue that, you know, this used to be part of their country. And anyways, so more of a problem for people back in the day than now, I would say. But because of the history, there's some struggles there, you could say, with the bordering countries. And then I was also told basically the part of Patagonia in Argentina, most of it, used to belong to Chile. But basically Peru and Bolivia was trying to get Argentina to like join them in the war, to also gain territory from Chile. And to avoid that, Chile basically decided to give Argentina that territory just to keep them out of the war, because it would have been more of a competition. So they gave them that land, went to war with Peru and Bolivia, and ended up winning and taking this whole region. So that's the history pretty much. I also learned long ago in this area, used to live, the chinchorro was the culture of this area, and a big thing. They did a lot of fishing and stuff like that because it's on the coast, obviously. But one of the main things from the culture is that they mummified the people. So anyways, some of the past and things from this area. After this, I think we're gonna walk along the coast a little bit more, check out some of the other beaches, and explore a bit more. So that's pretty much what I've been up to since I've been here. I think the plan is I'm gonna stay one more day, maybe explore the surrounding areas of Arica, and then take a bus the next day, which is gonna suck, but as of now, what I'm thinking is doing that because getting to Arica wasn't so expensive, but leaving here is super expensive, even on a bus, but it's still cheaper than a flight. So pretty much it will be a full day, like 24-hour journey practically, to go to the next destination, which is La Serena, to go to Valle de Elqui. And I ended up buying a flight yesterday to go to Rio, Brazil. So I'm leaving in about a week. So at least I got that taken care of. Also really expensive, but I didn't want to wait anymore because the prices are only gonna go up and they're crazy. So that's pretty much everything up to date, I think. Let me show you the view now. So you can see, here's the port. It's hard to see that way too much more, but you can see some of the city here. It goes all the way back, and down there is like the main plaza and everything. And then also the giant Chilean flag. And there's a little museum back there, so we just entered in that. Alright, well that's all for now. Possibly might take another video tomorrow if we end up going somewhere cool in the valley, or I don't know, we'll see. But if not, I will talk to you guys next time, I think from Valle de Elqui. Talk to you soon. Bye.